All right, guys, I think we're about to jump into the live stream. Still waiting for Toby to join, kick us off. It's fun being in the chat early. Well, early, I say early, but role reversal because it's not 3 a.m. for me. It's 9 a.m. Much more reasonable time. I wonder if it makes a difference. At least 2 good models. What I think I'll like about this is that we should be doing some really challenging models, T5, T6, sheet metal, that are not going to suit necessarily, in particular, my opponent for this matchup, Great Nate, a super quick, speedy model. It's going to actually suit accuracy. So it's different to the qualification period for the tournament in that they don't have, or you don't get to see a model and practice over and over and over that one model. This is completely different. This is seeing a model for the first time and then getting it right. Trying to get it right the first time. So, yeah, I'm excited for that because this is much more like how I actually work day to day. Here we go.
You did perfect, buddy. You did perfect.
Hey, mate.
Nice shirt. Pretty good. You did good, buddy. Hey, buddy. Here we go. For what? Work it done. Let's go. Hold on, thank you guys. Having some work. All right, guys. What's up? What's up? And welcome. How's everybody doing here today? Great to see everybody. Guys, welcome to the World Championship of 3D CAD Speed Modeling, the finals. I am so excited to be here with all of you. I've got a special guest co-commentator with me. I've got a bunch of people here in the live audience. Make some noise, people! Begins in 3, 2, 1, go! What is the total mass of this multi-body part or assembly in XXX.X kilograms?
Oof. Some sort of picnic table.
That's going to be a heavy picnic table regardless if it's up there in 3 places.
Yeah.
Both of our runners are looking at this print. You can see that the tubing for this, what's shown in blue, is actually tubes. It's hollowed out. Both of our runners are grabbing a screen capture. They're really fast with grabbing the screen capture. So let's jump over and see how they approach this challenge. So one thing that I'm sure you noticed right away on this one, Tom, is that the challenge features what we would call multi-body or assembly design. Multiple parts all working together made of different materials. Now, I know that Chris Buerckner has done a lot of design, and I wasn't really sure what Great Nate's experience would be in this arena, but last time he actually had a picnic bench, a very similar challenge, and he flew through it. So very interested to see how Great Nate 08 handles this. We got Great Nate 08 on the left using Fusion 360. We got Chris Buerckner on the right using SolidWorks. I like Chris Buerckner drawing that entire upper section right away.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And Chris Pico coming in with an answer, 157.3. And that is correct. Wow, Chris Pico. My goodness. That was a great run. That was not an easy model. Very, very impressive. Chris Pico. GG.
GG.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know too. Why is he with so many bodies in the tree? We have somebody in the audience, a true expert, asking the same question. Why has he got so many bodies in the tree? Maybe he mirrored and didn't merge. Yeah. Maybe there was like an ambiguity in the plastic. Keep all bodies from the Boolean subtraction. You got some dinguses in the holes. Victor K saying dinguses in the holes. Still within tolerance. Tolerance was plus or minus 0.3 kg. He got it. 157.4 was my answer. GG to Chris Pico. Wow, wow, wow. Nice job. Dingai is the plural.
Oh, man.
Leave it to action.
That could have cost me leaving those bits in the holes. Because spot on.
Good job, guys. GG.
Tolerance. Okay.
Winner. Guys, give a GG to Chris Pico. Well done.
Thank you all.
Congratulations, Chris Pico, but it is not over yet. 3, 2, 1, go. What is the mass of this part in x.xx pounds? These guys love when we use pounds. Guys, put a 1 in the chat for pounds. You guys notice that this part is called port mount. It looks like it has a wall thickness, has some fillets, has lots of Toby notes. Not an easy model by any stretch of the imagination, but one which I think these wizards can handle without any problem.
1060 aluminum alloy.
1060 aluminum alloy.
Yeah.
Good call. All right, let's flip over and see how these guys handle it. One of the first things Tom in 3, 2, 1, go. What is the mass of this part in xx.xx pounds? Once again, pounds.
Ow.
We love pounds. This part's called wheel bracket.
What is this, some sort of bracket for a wheel?
It's some sort of a bracket for a wheel, I believe.
Okay. That's an interesting...
All right, so it looks like both of our runners have grabbed the screen capture successfully, and now we're going to flip over to our CAD versus CAD battle. Chris Pico on the right running SolidWorks. Oh, he's doing a full restart. Switching to a different template. I think he chose the wrong template to begin with. Is that going to give Great Nate the edge he needs to secure the point in this match?
I noticed that his computer was taking just a couple seconds to load.
Chris Pico or Great Nate?
Chris Pico.
Okay. Maybe that could be an advantage of using Fusion, which does run in the cloud.
You might not get that with the SolidBox computers.
That's the other thing. Yeah, Chris Pico might want to look into a SolidBox computer to avoid that in the future. Great point, Tom.
Thank you.
Great point. Oh, he's doing the final spin.
Oh.
Guys, we're doing a final spin here. We might be seeing an answer. Chris is just trying to give us a delete faith. Little bonus feature there. Okay, and Great Nate coming in with his answer. 17.595 pounds. That is not correct. 17.595 pounds. That is not correct. Just double checking my notes. 17.595 pounds. That is not correct. This music is tense.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Okay, and we got Chris Buerckner coming in with an answer. 17.70 pounds. That is not correct. That is not correct. It could still go either way, guys. What is the mass of this part in XX.XX pounds? This part is in inches. Materials, plain carbon steel. 7,800 kilograms per cubic meter. 1DFGA says 17.7 euros. Okay, we'll allow that. Not in the competition. We're gonna let these guys answer. My whole production staff just got really excited. Saw that number coming in. Come on, you got it, guys. Dom cheering them on. Guys, cheer them on. Let's let them know. They got some support.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. You got this. I wish I had this when I was working in industry.
Yeah.
If somebody was behind me going,
Yeah.
you can do it. Come on.
Yeah.
Instead, they were like, you going to have that done?
Yeah.
We got to get that out the door. I saw it in the chat. Says, do it. Scott Evans says, I'd be 7 or 8 sketches to do that and just brute force with extrudes and holes and fillets. Yeah, exactly. So now both of our runners have the opportunity to answer incorrectly one time, and then they have to answer correctly. What is the mass of this part in XX.XX pounds? It's in inches. It uses plain carbon steel. We saw the first 2 answers came in relatively close to one another. Question is, what is the mass of this part in XX.XX pounds? And what was the mistake? You're allowed to answer incorrectly one time. If you answer incorrectly a second time, then that's it. You're out. Then the other person gets the clock of doom. And that can be kind of its own strategy.
Yeah.
Right? We like the clock of doom.
Do you think that the Clock of Doom and the Wheel of Fate would be friends outside of this competition?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
Scott Evans in the chat asking a great question. Okay, and Nathaniel Black coming in with an answer. 17.74 pounds. And that is correct. And we're going to a third match, baby. Woo! Great Nate coming in literally on the bottom of the available tolerance. I had 17.76 pounds. Very, patriotic. And plus or minus 0.02, 17.74 is correct. Great Nate. Wow, wow, wow. Great job. Man, now we get to go to a third match, so we all are the winners.
Deal break.
GG to all of us.
Yeah.
GG. Tolerance is plus or minus point. Oh, 1. I got it in my answer key as 0.2. Oh, yeah, 0.1. That thing was just fraught with errors, okay? We're still giving it to Nate. What a comeback, bro. We're going to third match.
All right.
Congratulations. Tolerance. I had an F. Yeah, I wondered if maybe you had not shown your full answer or didn't submit with your full answer, Chris Buerckner. Is that what you're saying? Is that what happened? You did 17.7 and you had 17.74? Because that's brutal. I had 17.75 592, but just submitted 17.7. Brutal. Guys, this is how we end up going to a third match. Yeah, 5.9, whatever you had there, that would have been correct. That would have been actually spot on. 17.76. Man, that's brutal. Oh, fully defined. Oh, man, spot on. Yeah, you had it exactly. Brutal. Guys, what is the mass of this part? You know, I make the drawings perfect. They never have any errors on them. So, you know.
All right, that is so frustrating.
So that.
The drawing, yeah, nailed it first time. I just didn't input the correct tolerance. All on me is, yeah, I got thrown a bit because the title block was different to the units as well, so I had to restart.
This one doesn't count. Doesn't count. That was a misclick. Like that? That was a misclick.
Yeah, so
That's our
0.01.
missed.
If I lose on that, so be it. Good game tonight. Yeah, let's see what the last one comes out with.
42, 44, 42. In 3, 2, 1, go! What is the total mass of this multi-body part or assembly in XXX pounds? All right, guys, take a look at this one. Read up. Take a screen capture. This is a really cool model. We've got 4 instances of those legs. The legs are the same in all 4 places. All the edges of the holes align perfectly with the leg. The upper plate is hollow. The lower plate is solid. That's all I'm going to tell you.
This is probably so far my favorite design.
This is definitely a cool part. More multi-body. Yeah. This part is diabolical, Aaron C. says.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. What would something like this be used for?
It's a table.
A twisty table.
A twisty table.
Sure.
This one doesn't have a tolerance, huh? No tolerance.
No tolerance.
We are in the finals, guys, and this is why we don't worry too much about our timing here in the finals, because if there ends up being, a push or anything like that, then so be it. We got time. We're not in any rush. But if you don't go too fast enough, then your opponent might come up with the answer before you.
Yeah.
But no pressure.
Yeah, but also no pressure.
But everybody's watching you.
Yeah.
Okay, and looks like Great Nate 08 has come in with an answer, 352 pounds. And that is not correct. Oh, no. And so now you guys know what time it is. It's time for Clock of Doom. And it looks like Chris B has already come in with an answer, even though we got the Clock of Doom up. Let's bring up the Clock of Doom just so that people can enjoy it for a moment. Clock of Doom, Clock of Doom. And Chris B. Co., fully defined, comes in with an answer, 297 grams. And guys, we got our first finalist in this year's World Championship of 3D CAD Speed Modeling. A well-fought battle. GG to Chris B. Co. A little redemption there for that last one where he typed in the wrong answer. And good job, Chris B. Co. And huge congratulations to Great Nate as well. A very hard-fought battle against a worthy competitor. Wow. What a matchup. Chris B. Co. and Great Nate, that's going to be one that goes down in the history books.
Pretty great.
Pretty great, yeah. Pretty great, Great Nate.
Yeah.
GG, appreciate all the GGs coming into the chat here, guys. Guys are awesome. Wow. Was Nate in the wrong units? I don't think so. I don't think he was in the wrong units. I think it might have been more of like maybe a materials thing. But wow, guys, what a matchup. Great Nate, such a youngster. You got great things ahead of you in the world of 3D CAD, competitive 3D CAD, speed modeling. I'm sure this isn't the last time we're going to see him in one of these tournaments.
No, I hope not.
Yeah. Really, really impressive. And wow, GG. Yeah, GG to both the runners. Guys, don't forget to like, buddy.
All right.
Let's generate a winner. Here we go.
That semi-final with Nate, that was tough. I was really on tilt after losing that second round by 0.01 of a tolerance from not seeing the drawing. But multi-body, it was tricky, definitely a tricky model. But as per my first matchup, like, I felt really comfortable with that. So yeah, that's paid off. Final two. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm really happy now. Anything from here is a bonus in the final. Gonna try and chill out for a little bit now. Yeah, sort of relax a little bit. And just try and think clearly for that upcoming battle against, who could it be? I reckon it'd be Dom, and I reckon Dom's buddy quick. So yeah, Rambro's good too. Let's see how we go. All right. Hey, thanks for watching the video all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please like and share. If you've got any suggestions for other content, leave it in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And there's some other videos here. Check out. Thanks.